We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Freddie Carrillo, the pitcher from Montana, gets the call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Into the box now, Luis Arias. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Minnesota, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Slater has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson.
Second, the left fielder, number 8, Alex Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Carrillo, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty, it becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Coming to the plate now, Travis Reynolds. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Reynolds.
Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder looking up. Still ranging back. And that one is gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Standing in, Kurt Kavanaugh. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kurt
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He'll hunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Travis Reynolds.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Reynolds is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. And what a vital play there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Reynolds. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg bat.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Dickerson.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little...
Ready for another shot now. Travis Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Yanked on the ground down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now 6-4. Standing in as the potential tying run, Kurt Cavanaugh, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. The 1-2. On the ground softly towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Boston Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Freddie Carrillo earned his 5th win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Boston Red Sox. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University.
Leading off
kind of a
tonight for
four-pitch mix.
Minnesota,
Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Luis Arias is retired to lead off the ball game. In now, Danny Santana.
The center fielder.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pick.
Digging in, Travis Reynolds watches
third.
fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Stay hot, baby, stay hot.
And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. And it's fouled away.
Stay hot. Here you go.
Here it comes, 0-2. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Striding forward now for the Sox, Travis Reynolds. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready on 0-2. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things.
Here you go. See it up. Let it fly. All right, one time right here.
The 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The pause and the 0-2. Another one sent foul. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in, and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Michael Chavis swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 4-3 game.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double everything.
Digging in once again, Travis Reynolds. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
Again, another foul ball. Slater, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Ready to take his hacks again, Travis Reynolds, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Even though we're moving into the...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now an 8-7 ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high score.
Stepping into the box, Travis Reynolds. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
The 0-1 on its way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line and foul, though it had the home run distance. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up the long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save. The final line score for our ball game
tonight for the victorious Twins: 10 runs on 14 hits, no errors.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in. Jacob Junis, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
From the belt, the pitch fouled off.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Bogaerts.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Reined in.
Come on, come on, come on. Get here, get here.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. The next twin up, Luis Arias, with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit to first. Oh, what a stop. He goes to first. He's out. Ready to take his hacks again, Travis Reynolds, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But in the end, he thought better of trying to score, so he remains at third. So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
Come on, right here one time. Here we go.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Get your pitch, huh?
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Now batting, Sam Hilliard comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hilliard.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Yeah, let her rip. Let her rip.
Here comes the 0-1. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. Now a bluff to second as he wheels and fires to third instead. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Hey,
Williams.
got one up there, huh?
Williams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Williams comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, up there.
And he lays off for ball one. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey, let her rip one time.
Line to the right side. Weak to make the play. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. No hits to this point.
The shortstop,
Right here, huh?
Jorge Polanco.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Stepping in, Travis Reynolds. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game.
Reynolds.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Puig looking up. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
So stepping in, Travis Reynolds.
The first baseman.
Big game for him so far. He's homered twice and added a triple for good measure.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Reynolds is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jacob Junis wins a league-high 16th decision. Cole Stewart permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Tom Darnell takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as
And
we
now,
get you set for
your
another edition of
Boston
Baseball on the
Red
Show.
Sox.
Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Red Sox baseball is next. Caleb Smith will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances.
He's out. 3.
Now to the plate, Travis Reynolds watches
Batting
fully
first,
in effect these
the
days
first
as he's
baseman,
potentially closing
Travis
in on a historic triple
Reynolds.
crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal.
Digging in to try it again,
Number
Travis
35.
Reynolds.
Travis
First pitch of the at-bat on its
Reynolds.
way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Wait for a good one.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Hit hard to the right. foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Digging in, Travis Reynolds.
Baseman, number 35, Travis Reynolds.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Max Muncy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This thing's far from over, even though into the back end of this game, only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit.
Ready once again,
now
Travis Reynolds. And their runners at the corners now.
Reynolds.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Red Sox, with their 95th win, tops in the division. Caleb Smith earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Trevor May takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Dylan Bundy will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a 5-0. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off the afternoon
plate,
for
Miguel
Oakland,
Cabrera, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. So striding in, Travis Reynolds, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Reynolds.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5. Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Travis
baseman,
Reynolds. He
35.
went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this? Striding in for Oakland, Matt Chapman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Castellanos stands at first with 1 out. Ball to third, and they could get 2. He's got it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Ready for another chance?
Now
Travis Reynolds. Baseman. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins.
The batter, the center fielder,
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
They see it and drive it. Let's go.
A ball and a strike.
That counts 1-1.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a look and a throw back to second. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.